sunrise.
From basketball to bourbon, you've probably heard the name Russ-diculous. I'm here with Russ Smith. You're in the bourbon industry now. Tell us what we have here.
So what we got going on, we have our blue label. Our blue labels, our base product, 45, 50 bucks retail. And then here's my white label, weeded product. And I have two ryes, 190 proof and 126 proof.
Okay, so Mr. and Mrs., how'd you come up with that name right there?
So when I first started the brand, me as the Mr., I wanted to implement a bunch of Kentucky tradition, the basketball here. My partner designed the label, so that all goes into the Mrs. category for me, and I'm the Mr.
There you go. Okay, so everyone knows you, the basketball player. Now you're in bourbon, and people get the chance to meet you coming up. I know you have a busy tour. Right?
Right, yeah, so we're going to be touring Liquor Barn maybe for the next 2 weeks. We're really excited. And then coming up, we have bars, restaurants all across the state of Kentucky and even moving in, inching into Ohio. So then after that, we have the TBT stuff going on that week, all of the events. And after the TBT week, we're setting stuff up with evergreens, coxes, and then we're mixing in some total wines.
Okay, so you're not even from Kentucky. You're from New York, right? And
yep.
You've really embraced Kentucky, the traditions, the people. What's it like to jump into it, and why are you sticking around, I guess?
Honestly, after I graduated school, we had I had a pretty good career at University of Louisville, and all of the guys that I met that were cheering me on, some of the fans, some of the people that are inside the university, they've been helping me off the court. And I also like the fact that Kentucky's very convenient versus New York. New York is always traffic and it's crazy there, but Kentucky's a little bit more slow. I like the pace, and I just decided to make it my home.
So I'm guessing this is how you fell in love with bourbon.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so what are some of the profiles? I told you I'm not super familiar with bourbon, but I know a lot of people out there love their bourbon. What can they expect to taste when they try these?
So when I created the blue label, I wanted a base product that could resonate with the people even outside the bourbon industry, right? So the blue label is very pretty on the nose. It's butterscotch, but the taste reminds me of a dark tequila, and those are the notes that I get because it's really floral. My white product is one of 3 of my weeded products, and it's sweet, it's a strong finish, it's robust, and then I have the 2 ryes. Normally ryes are peppery and spicy, but I like the sweet notes, and I tried to keep it as smooth as possible. So this 90 proof is not going to taste like your typical rye. And then my black label rye here at 126 proof is an absolute brown sugar explosion. So it's really good.
Okay, I think I could get into that. I think I could. And I mean, when you go out and meet people and they see that you're in the bourbon industry now too, what kind of reaction do people usually give you?
They ask me a lot of questions. They want to check my temperature, and they want to make sure I'm not just throwing my name on something and selling it. So I get all of the questions. It can range from the mash bills. It can range from why'd you do it, where'd you start. But people are very interested, and they just want to know how this became to be.
And it seems like right now bourbon is just blowing up too. Are you seeing that so many people are enthusiastic in the bourbon industry wanting to collect all these bottles?
Yes, it reminds me, when I was younger, I collected a lot of Pokemon cards. And so growing up now, I have a new collection, which is now bourbon and whiskey, and it's really dope to see adults and enthusiasts collect all of their bourbon. And there's obviously more brands out there that are prominent, have been around longer, so it's good to collect those. But I'm looking forward to maybe 10 to 20 years down the line that one of my products, a few of my products, become one of those that you collect. And I just love that style of industry.
So you even mentioned the future and all down the line. What's next for you?
Next for me, so continuing basketball. I'm still playing. I can get a phone call at any time. Then we have the TBT coming up with some of my buddies, some of my friends that we played. We have the we'll have the VIP lounge there, and we want them tickets to fly, right? And then after that, we're just going to continue this tour, and we're going to figure it out.
And remind everyone really quickly in these last few seconds where and when, some of the spots the tour is hitting, because it's a lot of places, right?
Right. Yeah, we're in, man, we're going to Lexington, we're going to Danville, we're going to Owensboro, we're going to Bowling Green, and then we're hitting multiple sites here in Louisville. So it's going to be a pretty big deal, and I'm just looking forward to seeing everybody. I know a bunch of people has bought my product when it first released, so it'll be pretty amazing to get out there and sign some bottles.
Well, exciting things coming up for you. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck with this upcoming tour.
Yeah, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right, now I want to send things over to Jessica because we have that Father's Day forecast that I know a lot of people are looking forward to.
Yeah.